Ouch. Hi. Hello. Sigma. Hello, Sigma. How are ya? Clear, clear. I'm doing great. Very, very well. Are you here to connect with a question? You can have a free reading here, some energy about yourself. And if you log on to my Hypsee page, you can get an additional question, yes or no. Clear, clear, clear. And I will be happy to connect with you. Thank you. The only thing I ask for anyone I connect with to establish a link between us, I need to know the month and the day you were born. The month and the day you were born. Like, were you born March the 7th? What's your birthday? Clear, clear, clear. you have a willingness to connect with all right, am I going to use this or not? May have to put on some artificial light. There. A little bit easier to see. I'm not a big fan of artificial light, but sometimes you have to bite the bullet and use it. Okay. Clear, clear, clear. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hey, Jen, can you still see my other channel? I mean, is it still out there? I haven't looked. Can't stand the thought of it. Okay. All right. Well, I can still talk about it then. I can still hold on to hope. How are you doing, Jen? Jenna, I want to, okay. Jen, I want you to look at your karma cards during the lunar eclipse this week. Focus on what's going on with your karma cards, okay? You have the book, right? Set aside. Oh, packed up. Okay, well, let me look at your karma cards real quick and tell you what they are. Okay, your karma cards are the Queen of Hearts and the Six of Diamonds. Will you donate through Hypsee, please? I'm trying to, okay, thank you. Your karma cards are the Queen of Hearts and the Six of Diamonds, okay? Now, did you read enough or have you studied? You haven't. If your books are put away, you have to study them all the time to ever really catch on to what the energy of them are. But let me just say this to you. In regards to your karma cards and my Queen of Hearts and Six of Diamonds. Now, in regards to your karma cards, Jen, your karma cards are about hidden qualities of yourself, okay? They're things that you may not realize about yourself, or things that may need to be surfacing or will be surfacing on your soul's path and journey. And you know, the second karma card is a more positive card than the first one. The first karma card is an energy of maybe traits that you have that are negative, that you need to, you don't accept or you don't realize about yourself. And your second karma card is things about yourself that you are hidden. When I use the word hidden, they're things that you may not consciously realize about yourself until some point later in your life, and some people never realize them. But your second karma card is always more positive energy about things that you don't maybe realize about yourself consciously. And the first one is always going to be about maybe traits and things around your path that are not necessarily positive, that you may not realize. And you see the energy of your first karma card, Jen. It is the Queen of Hearts. And what is that? The Queen of Hearts is all about love, love, wrapped up in love. And you know, since I've known you, my dear darling, your focus has been figuring out love. And so I would tell you that in my meditation in the last month, I've received a lot of very interesting messages about all the people that I know and have known for a long time. But one of the big things that came up for everyone is to remind people of their karma cards. And so that's why you're the first person I'm reminding. With the eclipse, focus on, you know, maybe your soul's path and journey and the lessons, and consciously understanding that, you know, your path is going to be connected all about love and relationships, and how you want to change that or not change that, how satisfied you are. And the second card is a beautiful energy, that Six of Diamonds is about, you know, you may not realize it about yourself, but you will at some point connect with a very, very keen responsibility around your finances. And that's a good blessing to know. You know, so especially for the times in your life, Jen, when you're struggling financially, and most of us always go through those times, but knowing and understanding your karma cards in regards to you, and that 6 of diamonds, and also that 6, remember the 6 is always going to be a card that speaks to your intuitive energy. You are very intuitive, and that you are a peacemaker. Remember, you've heard me drone on about the energy of the 6 many times, and many of the common things that I throw out to people that I'm connecting with is their intuitive energy and their ability to connect with wanting things. You really will find a way to get that stable connection. Yes, it does. To me, it does. You know, I would say to you, having a 6 in your karma cards, especially in the 2nd position, is very positive. So my answer is yes. But remember, focus in maybe first, if you're going to set yourself up with some goals and aspirations around your own soul's path and journey, is connecting with what it means to have that Queen of Hearts energy around you. Queen of Hearts has a lot of qualities. You'll be an excellent mother, number 1. You know, that's an excellent quality, but remember, we're not focusing on the excellent qualities in the first card. We're focusing on the traits of the Queen of Hearts that maybe you know, are a little bit less than stellar. And she has some, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Loki. I'm just going to let him bark because that's what he wants to do. Loki, you want to come over here, honey? He's been having a little bit of a hard time in the, you know, past few weeks because we've had to, you know, go out of the house, and we've had people come in to look at that. And of course, you can't leave Loki Joseph here. So he's been having to get his harness on and leave the house, and he's not really that thrilled. He's a great traveler, Jen. Loki loves to be in the car. He just lays right down, but you know, he's always concerned about, where am I going? Where are you taking me? Are you taking me to the beauty parlor? Okay, I'll go there, but if you're taking me to the vet, I don't want any part of it. Oh crap, I forgot. Jen Love, thank you so much for reminding me. Here I am droning on about it, and I haven't even got to where I need to be on my Hypsee page. Okay, I clicked I'm online. So hopefully it'll be working now. Yes. So look for some videos. Luna's afraid of car rides too. Loki loves to be in the car. Loki Joseph, he loves to be in the car, but he has a sense about where he's going. And he has a great knowledge of where he doesn't want to go. But I will be doing a couple videos next week for this new channel. Hopefully I'll have time. And I have some new animal to share. that has come to my path. It's not a cat. It is a bird. I don't know if my microphone is picking it up, but there is a bird here in the house now in Mark's office. And I will talk more about that. Do you hear it? Jen Love, that is a big giant cockatiel. A male cockatiel. You know, at this window here, this glass window right to my left, it's a hurricane-proof door, but it's a clear glass window. And every once in a while, a mourning dove or a blue jay or somebody will get confused and hit that door. And sometimes they just stun themselves, and I go outside and fluff them up and they fly on. But sometimes they don't survive, and I can't do anything about that but say blessings to them. Well, I had that same thing happen last week, and I was over at the glass table doing some artwork, and I heard that thud of the bird hitting. I know immediately. So I got up, going over to the door, thinking I'll look and see an injured or deceased bird, or maybe it's just okay. I'm always thinking the positive. And Lord, it was this giant cockatiel, a male cockatiel. And it was surrounded by 3 cats immediately on the ground. It was just laying there like, what's happening? So I rushed out and picked it up, and man, it dug a hole in my finger. It was not happy to be picked up by me. So I believe it's a wild cockatiel. I'll show you pictures of it next week, or maybe I'll upload some today. But it is absolutely beautiful. It's a big cockatiel. It's a big male. But it is, you know, it's really been trying me the last few days because, it, you know, I'm giving it everything it's supposed to have, of course. You know me. Immediately I go to stock up on things for it. So, anyway, that's one of the things that's been going on up here. There's 100 more, Jen, of things that have gone on around here lately. I have been up to my eyebrows. Anyway, so thank you very much for donating through Hypsee, Jen. I'm grateful. I'm going to try my best to, you know, hope things get moving, you know, in the right direction around here for all of us. And so what is it that we're going to talk about for you? And how is your husband? I believe it will too, yes. I know it will. I know it will, absolutely. I mean, I'm not in any doubt that it will. But, you know, the thing is, we always say this funky thing, this funky thing we always say, divine timing, you know. And that's why I have a hard time with the calendar. Because, you know, the days on the calendar and the days and how we're our soul's path and journey, they don't always coincide. In fact, they never do. So, yeah, I'm so happy about that, Jen. I want you to just keep that going. It's never going to be that way all the time, but ride that wave when things are going great. You guys have so much to learn about each other, and you are just a great match for Anthony, and you know, you really are. He's very lucky to have you. But I just want you to you know, remember those karma cards. It has nothing to do with Anthony, your husband. When I say that, nothing. This is about you. I knew you way before I knew him. So I'll get to know him, but not, you know, not any quicker than I got to know you. It takes time. So what is your question about? What would you like to talk about today? let me get some cards in the air, some destiny cards, some oracle cards, some guidance cards, and check out what I see around you. Which deck? Okay, let's just see what the energy speaks of. It's definitely, you know, an energy of intense circumstances. Clear, clear, clear. I'm going to pull a few oracles to start. That's what I'm hearing. Jin love, 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 Jin love. Okay. So, your marriage, it's a ring, it's a commitment. Dissatisfaction. This is the next 7 days. The cracked cup is about, oh, but look, you have good luck. So that's not going to be about money. There's going to be something around your, that's going to require deep personal strength. Someone will probably disappoint you in the next 7 days. It doesn't have to be anything major serious, but this card is an indication of financial luck, possibilities around, you know, if you're stressed about one particular area of some financial circumstance, there is luck around you. Hi. Please don't put a question in the chat until I call you, but I'll be glad to talk to you soon or in a little bit. I do want to say this is not going to be around your husband, this disappointment, okay? It's not going to be a fast-paced energy. I love that. Things are going to be fast, moving fast. And I did just hear it's not about your partner, the disappointment. It's somebody that you, it was somebody that's not living with you. I hear that right now. Somebody that is in a different area than you, related to the where they live. They either live in a different place, a different town, a different city, a different area. But they're going to, you know, there's going to be something that they are either going to talk to you about that they're dissatisfied with, that connects somehow indirectly or directly with you, or they are going to be dealing with something that they are going to share with you that's not about you, that they are disappointed in. Jen, do you want me to make you a moderator on this channel too? I don't care if you want to be. I don't, it doesn't matter to me. All right, here we go. So the first message I want to say to you is that you can expect things to move quickly. Now, if that's good, then that's good, okay? I think it is good. Personally, I think it's good, especially around luck and finances. I see finances, I see dollar signs, I see things around positive outcomes and luck. Something happening. There we go. I think I did. So, there's an extra card here that just came out, and this is a card that's telling me to remind you to you know, to be realistic, but don't be pessimistic. And I don't think you are. This is going to tell you that luck is on your side, and you do need a certain amount of luck in everything. If you're carrying low vibration energy, you're not going to be a lucky person. So this is an indication of you operating on a higher vibration. But it's also a message of, see things, see the forest for the trees in regards to the things that you may be stressing about that you need to accomplish. But, trust and believe in your ability to get the things done that you need to. Because you can. And your vibration is on your side. That's another word for luck, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Spirit. So, this tells me that your emotions are all over the place. That this card is such an interesting energy. It's around all of us, whether we are earth, air, fire, or water. We are all at some point during sometimes a day wondering, should I do this or should I do that? Making choices. This is about where you are right now. This card is telling me that you are, tweaking things, making choices. What should it be, this or that? And that's fine. There's no problem with that. This is the energy of something that is going to be tense, or someone that you have in your life, in your house probably, in your household life that is just annoying, and they aren't going away. They're showing up in position 2. It's somebody that just always has something to say. They are the type of energy that lives on the attention. This is the energy of you being able to handle it. You can handle this. It could be the energy also that the person is a fire sign. This is the energy of your emotions around that person. So this is telling me that this eclipse energy, Jinjo, it may bring up some additional angst around this person that's in your household. But you will become the victor. I think that you can win anybody over that is in your house and get them to see the light around what your goals and aspirations are. This card is not an easy card to pull, and you've got it right in the center. It's the victory card. The energy of the sun, the universe does have your back around the choices and the decisions that you're making. I think this is very positive. The energy of the Pisces, which is your father. I do see something is upside down with him right now. I just heard he's upside down. I don't know what that means or whether it's something that's going to be coming up in the next 7 days, but there's something that is turned around for him and he's feeling it. This is the energy of giving and receiving love. It's also a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it isn't necessarily that, meaning that kind of a person is in your life. This is an energy of a... Stop it, Suki. If you jump on the keyboard, I'm going to pinch you. This is the energy of giving and receiving love in position 8, which is a fated position. I think that's very positive for your marriage. And your final card is you. The energy of you. I can see that I have a busy. The energy of the King of Earth. Now I'm going to pull some destiny cards, and then I'm going to pull a couple more oracles. Do you have any questions about anything so far, Jen? Oh, Suki? Sorry, if anything happened, that was because Suki ran over the keyboard. Jen, after we finish this session, will you please send me an Instagram message with his exact birthday so while I'm still setting here, I will look in the book at what my notes say. At this particular moment when I saw that, I didn't receive any answer. So I will have to have his birthday. Sometimes I get an immediate response to those kinds of questions, but I think that the message for me that I need to look at his birthday. But I'll tell you what I see. Messages, please. What is this? Okay, balance. So this is a beautiful card, number 4, to start out with the 7 of Cups. And here is the Jack of Hearts, second card out. So I have to tell you that this is a prediction, and I don't say to you to plan on it, but there could be something that comes in the next 7 days where you, and it doesn't have to be a major thing, so please remember that. It's just a little bump in the road. It happens where you know, your husband gives you a headache. He's annoying in some area of your life. Whatever that is, that's what that says to me. The Jack of Hearts is going to give you a headache. Squawking. 7 of Hearts, the Ace of Spades, the 6 of Clubs with the 6 of Wands. That is phenomenal. And then we have the 6 of Hearts. So I do see that you will be the peacemaker, and this will not be something that's long term. It's not going to last 7 days. It's not going to show up tomorrow and be through the week. It will be something that you will intuitively figure out, and it will be gone. The energy, okay, so your father, the energy that I'm getting around what is upside down, it's about either his health or his parents' health. The situation he's thinking about, the energy of the health care that his father is receiving, i.e. your grandfather. Would you stop that? If you come over here, get on. Just a minute. Get down, Fat Suki. You can jump. You're not too old. Next card. Oh, look at this. In position 8, you have the energy of giving and receiving love. And remember I said position 8 is a fated position. It's a fated energy. You got the 8 of Clubs. And what the 8 of Clubs means, it means you know what you want. You know what you want and what? In giving and receiving love. So I think you've come a long way already, Jen. This is very positive. And this is you worrying about money. This is about bills, having enough money, worrying. You're going to be worrying about money indefinitely, at least 7 days. You're going to be wondering, am I going to have enough? Is this going to be enough? Am I going to get this taken care of? I affirm your power to say yes, but that doesn't mean you won't be worrying about it. Queen of Diamonds, you've got what it takes to make that money. The 5 of Clubs with the Jack, something, the 8 of Diamonds, King of Clubs. That's your mother. I just heard your mother. 3 of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds. Oh, Jen. So I see a message of you being able to sell ice cubes to Eskimos. That's positive. Oh, so your father is not happy about work either. Ooh. Or he's working too much, one or the other. It could be both. The 3 of Clubs, communicate. So you and your husband, partner, will be communicating about, you know, how you could be, it could be that you get a headache about communications between you around getting bills paid and things like that. King of Hearts, wow, babies. 6 of Spades, wow. Ace of Clubs, 10 of Clubs, yeah, that's your mother. Thank you, Spirit. So your father needs to be careful around his, from the head and neck area. He could be having headaches, overstressing, literally, you know, a lot of stress around him is what I'm picking up on. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. So what do I see moving forward? Reciprocal love. There's love between you. There is tension about money and finances, but there is communication about it. It looks just fine. I think that you're going to show, and I want to show you one thing about the center cards here. This is the Ten of Hearts with the Victory card. This card says that, you know, you have the ability to pull people toward you in this public forum, you know, with your attitude, with your energy, with how you are making eye contact or just presenting yourself, and the energy will pull people toward you. And that's half the battle to selling things. So I think it's great. I see good things there. Let me give you another oracle. I hope so, yeah. Otherwise, he's going to have to look around for something else to fill the gap. Messages. Safe travel. So are you going anywhere in the next 7 days in regards to your work, Jen? Because I got the card of safe travel. Okay, let me read my message about safe travel. It's the number 30. Oh, okay. Oh, I always forget that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jen. Safe. You'll be safe. That's beautiful. Okay. Travel. Safe travel. Okay, that's fine. That's what I wrote. And the other card you got is the energy of the number 20, which says divinity. What is that? Remember yourself in all situations. Remember yourself in all situations. When you have that event next week, remember yourself, be who you are, be present, be positive. Remember yourself in all situations. All right. Courage. Have a lot of courage. You got that. All right. Anything else, Jen? And remember that birthday, January 2nd. Try to find out the year from your dad, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Diamonds. That's a balance of making a good deal, getting the job done. You're going to get there, Jen. I won't remember that after. I'm going to need it in the Instagram, Jen. Otherwise, you'll say, I told you, and I'll say, what? I have to be able to write it down, and, well, I guess I could right now. Wait a minute. I'll write it right here in my book. January 2nd. What'd you say? January 2nd, 1943. All right, I got it. I'll tell you what I see about that when that energy is leaving, when I look at the energy and destiny. Okay? Hello. Thank you for subscribing. So if you are here for some free cards, just type the word free, and I will give you a few free cards. But if you would like to have a yes or no question, if you go over to my Hypsee page, you can get a yes or no question on Hypsee, an additional reading from me. Clear, clear, clear. All you have to do is follow. Follow me. It doesn't cost anything. 1941. Oh, you said 43. I wrote 43. 41. All right, I'll tell you what I see. Hi. Okay, if you're here for a free reading, just type the word free and then put your birthday at the same time, and I will gladly throw you a few cards. Oh, we're getting some much needed rain today. Hugs, Jen Jen. I hope you can stick around a few minutes if you can. I understand. Clear, clear, clear. So the first person that types the word free and puts their birthday, the month and the day, I will give them a free reading right now. And tell you if you want to ask a question, you can. August the 7th. And 326. Okay, so let me, Tara, the House of Mirrors. Okay. 326 will be the first person. What's that say? Tarot, the House of Mirrors. And then the next person will be Dick, D-I-K-S-H-A. Okay, so that will help me try to remember. Okay, I'll give you a few free cards. You can ask a question. And if you want an additional question, just go to my Hypsee page and follow me there. And then I'll give you some more questions, one more after that. All right, so Tara, do you have a question? 326, who are you? Whoops. Let me see what this says. How do you see the financial side of being a tarot reader for me going? Will it pick up? All right, let me look at who you are. Okay. So I'm going to say, let's throw some cards here. You have the energy of a very great communicator. You certainly have the ability, Tarot, to make those, connections online or in a public or personal format, because you have the energy of the 10. The energy of the 10 is in general a very magnanimous personality. It's an energy that can pull people and things, circumstances toward them. The energy of the 10 of clubs is a little bit more wound up tight. In other words, I see the energy around you. Sometimes I pick up on it strongly, and I do feel it around you, of insomnia. You have a big thing about thinking. One thing that you will might want to decide to tweak around your own soul's path and journey that will help you with the, you know, opening the door and the windows to the esoteric, is to focus on the meditation side of your ability to connect in regards to spirit and messages in general, because I do feel there is an energy of worry and so much, you know, there's a wheel turning. It keeps showing me a wheel spinning. It's not just turning, it's like spinning like a hamster on a wheel. So anyway, you may decide to, it's your call, you may decide, you know, to start, if you're not a meditator, just to start with, you know, breathing practices. There are some beautiful breathing practices that you can do. Box breathing, if you just do a search on box breathing, it's an energy that will actually help you, bring you to kind of a euphoric state where you can eventually connect with spirit a little bit easier. But it is also changing your focus and removing yourself from that wheel to focus just on your breath. I'm not telling you to do anything, my friend, but I do feel like that will be helpful to you. Do I think you can succeed? Yes, I do. Do I think you worry too much about it and have a lot of distractions about it in regards to questioning your other circumstances around your life in general? Yes, I do. But you can tune that out. I trust and believe. All right, let's throw a few cards and let's see some positive energies. I will tell you what I see. I'm not one that's gonna, you know, tell you, you know, make everything cake by the ocean if it's not. If it is challenging, it's challenging. But hey, we learn so much from the challenges. So remember that. If it's delicious right out of the gate, then okay, that's great too. Here we go. So the query is about, what is it? It's exactly about financial side. The financial side. What did you say? So it's first tarot turn. Yes, it is. You'll be next. Diksha. So I do see you looking at this with a, you know, a clear vision of what the possibilities are. And I do see that you are willing to work very hard. But I also see that you are the kind of person, Tarot, that is very connected to what you manifest and how you feel about yourself. In other words, if you're making $1 bazillion at something, or something is going extremely well, you're going to feel better about yourself. Now, in general, that's true for all of us, but you can't let that rule your reason to show up in your day, because we are all going to have shitty days and weeks and sometimes months. But if we're in it to win it around our own abilities and learning, then it'll work out. All right, here we go. Let's look at the cards. So the first energy is the energy of the Hanged Man. Now, I don't know if that's a Pisces that's in your life, or I don't know if this is a message about you're changing your perspective, or you are interpreting energy in your own unique way. The second card is you. You are an earth sign, right? Is that what you are? I forgot your birthday already. What is your birthday again? Are you an earth sign? Oh, you're an Aries. Okay, so you're an Aries energy. Sorry. So there we have two possibilities here. Listen to me and tell me if this makes any sense. Do you have anybody in your life that's an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo? Or do you have anyone in your life that is a Pisces? This is about now. I'm telling you what the cards are telling me to tell you. I'm seeing the energy of fated love around you. You may be trying to make some decisions, or you have something going on with somebody that is a fated love that is good, bad, or in between. I don't know, but it could be an earth sign or a water sign, especially Pisces. The death card is here. This is an ending. I'm sorry, and now I'm burping. So when I get this feeling I have right now, somebody here is maybe trying to rekindle, and I'm not sure that that's something you want to do. This is an air sign. You do have a good group of people around you. You're not on an island. This is your question here, and it is showing in reverse. So I do see that you're going to, the distractions from relationships, whether they're personal, family, or lovers, are really keeping you from maybe devoting as much energy and time and resources and study or whatever towards this tarot endeavor. But you'll get there. Next, we have a strong connection around a water sign. So we have two prevalent people that are showing up, waters and earths, okay? Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. And then, there's someone in this group where it's not been a fair shake. And that is really, the reason I'm picking up on these, I can only tell you, is that I feel like these things are sort of taking you away from what you're asking me. And the reason I'm getting messages about them is because these things need to be resolved in order for you to get your full benefit of your skill set with regards to the tarot. And your final free card is there is an air sign in front of you. On the bottom of the deck we have an earth sign, and there's something that is going to connect with you around an earth sign, good, bad, or in between, with the lunar eclipse. So I'm going to say to you, if you follow me on Hypsee, you can come back here and ask me a free yes or no question about any of these people. But the only thing I can say to you for sure is that you need to take care of some of these things where things are out of balance and you haven't gotten a fair shake, or someone is either taking advantage of you, or something is off kilter that's keeping you from this endeavor, and that as a consequence is turning your attention to a place where you can't get to the time and effort you need. But the other thing I will tell you is there is an air sign in front of you, okay? I don't know who that is. It could be your mother, your father, your dog, your kids, your roommates, but they're going with you. Okay? I'm happy to meet you today. I wish you the energy and the esoteric guidance that you need to keep going, because it is worth the effort. You will be very fulfilled in regards to spirit guidance. All right, so now I'm going to do the next person if they're here. You're welcome, you're welcome. Nice to meet you today. Oh, I forgot who I put next. Something Diksha da. Hello. You were born on the 7th of August. Okay, so I want to ask you something. What time is it here when you right now compare? What's the difference in the time, please? Like if you were born at 10:30, 11 in the morning there, what time would it be here? Would it be, yeah, it'd be the same. It'd be all right. If it's AM, as long as it was AM. Hi. Okay, do you have a question? It doesn't matter. If you were born in the morning in the AM in India, it's all right. If you were born in the evening, like after 8 p.m., I would ask you for what time, you know, to help me figure out the exchange rate, so to speak, of the hours. But since you're born in the morning, we're okay. So you were born on August the 7th. Okay, do you have a question? Who are you? You are Leo. What was that? Oh, it's raining. Okay, yeah. So did you put your question in already? Let me see if I can scroll up and find it. Will I find peace? All right. It's very interesting that you asked that question, because the energy of what I'm picking up on as far as who you are is someone who really thrives when things are very calm. You are the kind of person that likes things to be calm. There are many people who thrive on peaks and valleys, you know, ups and downs in life, in love, in money, and wealth. You want things to be calm and to be smooth. You don't like bumps. You don't like peaks. You especially don't like valleys. I see you as a very intuitive person, someone that if you are listening to your inner voice can really know the answer to many things that you may be asking right now. I also see you as a peacemaker until you're not. You have a threshold of trying to keep things, not say anything, keep things running smoothly, and then sometime you just go kaboom and everything blows up. But it's not what you want. Will you find peace? Will you find peace in the circumstance that you're asking me about right now? Will you find peace? Well, this is the energy of the unicorn in reverse for me. It's the energy of feeling like, you know, you've been giving it your best, doing your best, but it's not working. The energy of an earth sign or a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Virgo, Taurus, what is the other one? I don't know, Capricorn. This is the energy of your health and being exhausted. This is a very important card. This can also indicate you being in retreat from all of the things that you've been dealing with. You see how this person is in their nest and trying to rest, and their heart is on a string beside them? This could be a message of what you need to do to find peace, but it could also be a message of what's happening to you energetically right now. This is feeling left out in the cold. Something has made you feel like you've been put aside. Something has you feeling that you've been put out. It could be related to love, giving and receiving love. Independence is what you want. You want to be more independent. You don't want to have to rely on anyone, no strings attached. I say to you, maintain that goal and don't give up. If things are upside down now, if you're exhausted and feeling left out, you still need to show up and do your best. The energy of Aries, fire sign Aries. What is your sun sign? I forgot. What's your, what was it? August 7th. What is that? Is that a Leo? So this is the energy of another fire sign. But it's also the energy of you having the tools to get yourself well again, of you having the tools to turn things around in your life. You have the tools. The tide pool is coming. The energy of an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And the energy of the Hermit. This is the Virgo, but it's also the Hermit. What does this mean for you that's in front of you? This card is a message about you. You may need to be in retreat. You may need to pull back and reflect. You may be connecting with a Virgo or someone that I mentioned here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that is in retreat around a relationship. This is what's in front of you. The light of the divine will find you. I trust and believe. And my answer to you is, will you find peace? The question, your query, is not until you step back from whatever you're dealing with now and understand your part and portion in it and take care of your health. Okay? All right, that's the message. And if you go to Hypsee and follow me there, you can come back here and ask one more question, a yes or no question for free. So there you go. Well, it's nice meeting you today. I hope I see you again on my Hypsee channel. My advice is to give yourself a break and to understand that whatever's going on is not entirely your fault. It's not entirely some other circumstance's fault. You need to give yourself a chance to retreat and revive your energy. Your vibration is heavy, and if you did get the short end of the stick around something, if something hurt you or left you out in the cold in some way that you didn't want it to, you're going to be okay. You got this. You have a great power around you. You're welcome. I think that's great. I think you know yourself very well. Yes, ducks are good. Birds are so beautiful and powerful, and they bring spirit energy, and I'm happy that you gave them the time, and I know they're happy to see you. All right. Okay, so I came on for an hour and 15 minutes. That's enough. So I'm happy that I got to talk to a few new people today. I hope to see you guys again. And thank you for supporting me. I hope you have a great day too. I affirm your power. And it was nice talking to you. Take care.